Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. So, beim letzten Mal sind wir schon wieder hier gelandet, oder? Ist doch derselbe Ort oder ist das von vorhin? Auf jeden Fall sind wir immer noch in der Höhle drin und wir suchen irgendwie einen Weg hier rauszufinden. Versuchen einen Weg hier rauszufinden. Ich soll nochmal mit allen reden, das heißt, ich rede wie immer nochmal zuerst mit den beiden.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
Das mit dieser Tür.
Perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi about that. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you? Nuh-uh. That ain't gonna fly with this guy. What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, Beefcake. You shouldn't give up so easily.
Warum Bruder? Warum wird es mit Bruder übersetzt? Beefcake ist nicht Bruder.
Can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door. With any luck, one that connects to the outside world.
Was sollen wir jetzt tun?
Yep, that's the big question. Gotta be honest.
Also du weißt es
Come on,
nicht, okay.
don't get mad at me. I'm just being real here.
Okay.
I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but the rocks here are even tougher than prison walls. The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to keep us in here. The only thing I can do now is, well, take care of this exhausted little lavender melon. Yeah, I know. You're helping too, Ushi.
Ich werde dich jetzt nicht weiter
Sure, you do you.
Einmal ist alles okay? Ja, okay. Dann jetzt Shinobu.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
Das mit dieser Tür.
Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw really was my biggest fear. I never want to become a shrine maiden. Who could tolerate such a boring life? After these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it all. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki gang. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. I know it sounds pretty silly,
Nee, es klingt
but
voll
that's the
cool.
life that I want. Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise, you might find yourself on the receiving end of a good beating.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
Wie
You
geht's
don't
jetzt
look very
weiter?
well. At least not like when we just arrived. Are you troubled by what you saw behind the door? Listen to me. The most important thing is always the choices you have in front of you. Get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next step. Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate. You must believe in your decision.
Das sind echt gute Ratschläge. So, jetzt fehlen noch Yelan und Yanfei. Hey, ihr beiden.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet.
Sure.
Sorry.
Sounds good.
Sorry.
I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
Was für ein überzeugendes Gespräch.
You think so?
Ja.
As they say, two heads are always better than one. By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you.
Okay.
Please, come meet me over there.
Okay. Ich gehe schon mal vor.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible.
Ja, das denke ich auch.
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place?
Ah.
It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown.
Oh mein Gott, daran habe ich gar nicht gedacht.
I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
Chaotic Space?
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos.
Das heißt, als wir an diesem Tag am Eingang der Sphäre gesehen haben... Was? Das heißt, als wir ihn an diesem Tag am Eingang der Sphäre gesehen haben, er ist auch nicht den gleichen Tag gegangen wie wir. Er ist auch nicht den gleichen Tag gegangen wie wir?
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration.
Was?
Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you?
Ja.
At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. But if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
Ja, es war eigentlich ein Riss im Raum.
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan.
Deswegen wurde alles unterbrochen?
Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler.
Deiner Fantasie freien Lauf
If
zu
we try to
lassen.
stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
Okay.
Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion breaking method without her knowing. Really did. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
Wir sollten nicht alleine gehen. Okay, vielleicht doch. Falsche Richtung, gell? Hier. Nein. Ich bin verwirrt, es tut mir leid, ich weiß nicht, in welche Richtung. Geh ich hier
It's
richtig?
getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did we go through here? It was just in that battle 5 years ago. What is he doing here? The one I met.
Yaksha?
The prime Yaksha.
Sprich mit Xiao? Aber der ist da doch gar nicht. Also ich sehe ihn jedenfalls nicht. Ist er auch hier drin irgendwie, aber... Und sieht jemand, der schon längst gestorben ist? Yaksha? Wer auch immer Yaksha ist.
The voice is much clearer now. We're close.
Ein Raumriss.
Conqueror of demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Xiao, bist du da?
Traveler? Yanfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Wir haben euch kämpfen gehört. Was denn bei dir los?
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here.
Versucht zu uns rüberzukommen.
No.
Warum?
The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
Bitte komm zu uns rüber.
So, you're in danger too?
Ja. Er sagte auch.
There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
Das ist wahr.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try something there. It might work.
Try something.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Schau.
Stand back!
Das ist die Deckung? Ja, was ist denn los? Oh, er ist verletzt. Er scheint schwer verletzt zu sein.
Let's get him back to the camp.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
Danke dir.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't...
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here, please.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Macht euch keine großen Sorgen. Jean macht die Augen zu und scheint sich auszuruhen. Ob er letztendlich eingeschlafen ist, kann man nicht erkennen. Eine solche Szene ist ziemlich überraschend. Kann dieser ruhelose Yaksha auch träumen? Ach, er ist ein Yaksha. Ich dachte, Yaksha ist ein Typ. Ups. Keine Angst vor Hindernissen. Okay, aber da es schon 14 Minuten lang geht, würde ich sagen, war es das für diese Folge von Genshin Impact. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Spaß beim Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.